Now I've done it. I'm the No Limits champion. So now that means that I'm taking on all comers. Any match, any size of man, no matter how big, how small, they're all gonna run into the man. And they're not just gonna take this from me. They're gonna have to rip it out of my hands. Cause I'm the man, Johnny Moran.
Go. PPW High Voltage main event, one of the most anticipated main events in the history of Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling, as Mike Orlando seeks to regain the PPW Heavyweight Championship against the All-American Jack Swagger.
Well, the last time these guys met, Jack Swagger got the best of Mike Orlando by a split second, and I mean that quite literally. This one's going to be a great one, Paul.
I'll tell you what, EJ, Phil, this match, months in the making, culminating tonight. There will be a winner. Mike Orlando looking to get his title back around his waist that he held on so strongly for well over a year here in Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling. Jack Swagger, Mike Orlando, go to the refrigerator, get a snack right now, because the big match is on, and you're not going to want to miss it. 1 minute of this one.
You know, Paul, when you were in the middle of the ring, me and EJ were sitting here, we felt the anticipation of this match from both of these men. In addition to the crowd here, this one is something that both these men and the crowd wanted to have happen the month after. We've waited this long. Now we're going to see who prepared better for this match, EJ.
And I'll tell you what, EJ, Phil, this crowd is evenly split down the middle.
Yep.
Half cheering for Orlando, half cheering for Swagger.
Yep.
Let's go, Swagger! Let's go, Swagger! You could seriously just feel the energy pulsating throughout the room right now. unbelievable, high energy main event. The crowd wants to see this.
Guys, there's one major distraction, and that is who came with Jack Swagger. Catalina Swagger on the outside of the ring. We have to see what kind of variable she brings to this table, because I'm distracted.
Is she? Is that the kind of girls that are out in Oklahoma? If so,
we're going on a road trip, me and you, EJ. We can leave Paul on the side of the road.
Yeah, he's not coming out. You should have heard what he said about people from Oklahoma.
Jim Ross is from Oklahoma. He's a good guy.
The sick respect for a Sooner. Oh, here we go.
Collar and elbow tie up. Neither man wants to give an inch here. Look at this.
Talk about a stalemate there. Two buffaloes at the watering hole, kind of jockeying for the alpha male position there, Phil.
Well, these guys are both really strong. I mean, power is the number one thing of their strategy every time they get into that ring. And that's what made the first one so good.
Absolutely. Jack Swagger, though, just as much power he has that much technique. We're talking about an all-American collegiate wrestler here. University of Oklahoma. Scouted by Jim Ross right out of his amateur career, right off of the amateur mat, scouted right into the WWE from college.
You see the size of Jack Swagger trying to get a height advantage on Mike Orlando. Mike Orlando's not going to let Swagger play those games with him.
I was just going to say, Phil, I mean, Mike Orlando is not a small guy, and Jack Swagger dwarfs him. I mean, 6'6", 265 pounds, 275. He towers over Orlando.
Look at Mike Orlando, the flexibility, though, going into a bridge there to try and escape that hold.
Cardin's right down there. He's seen how this match ended the last time. Cardin is on his game, and I don't say that often, guys.
Yeah, he's in a game of pocket pull right now.
Mike Orlando looking at Catalina Swagger, shaking his head. You are not going to get in the way of my title tonight. Mike Orlando's focused, guys. Mr. Elliott's got him on a game plan mentally and physically. Mike Orlando's an animal. Every night he's out in the gym. So is Jack Swagger.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Phil Bravado. Look at that.
Well, it was a statement, EJ, okay? I don't know if it was under or over, but it was a statement.
A declarative statement. Grammar aside here, I wonder what these two are saying to each other in the middle of the ring. We can only imagine.
You see Orlando with that smirk on his face most of the match. That's not because he thinks it's funny. He is very focused. He wants to smack Jack Swagger in the face so bad.
You know what? I said it in our opening. Mike Orlando, he is a pro wrestler 24/7. He eats, breathes, and sleeps pro wrestling. There's never a minute when he's not in the mindset to regain or to hold a championship.
We talked about how prepared Jack Swagger would be, how focused he would be coming into PPW, considering all of the other things he's doing with his life, in MMA, in other wrestling companies. He is focused here to keep this PPW title. We've seen him, Paul. He cried in the middle of the ring when he won the title last time.
Jack Swagger just said to Mike Orlando, I can go all day, talking about his Bellator training.
Look at that belly-to-back suplex.
Have you guys seen Mike Orlando get manhandled like that?
Absolutely not. There you go, the amateur wrestling right there of Swagger, NCAA champion at Oklahoma.
Look at that, just a full body lock on the upper portion of Mike Orlando, forcing him into the corner.
Swagger almost backed up very willingly. He wants to show Mike Orlando that he is in better condition right now.
Back to the tie-up. Swagger gets behind Orlando with a beautiful suplex. Yes, I said supplé. That's a proper pronunciation. You miscreant.
I thought I ate something like that at dinner last night. A souffle?
No, not a souffle, bravado.
Oh. I don't know what you were saying.
It's a French word, supplé.
I got some French words for you, EJ. We need to call the match. How many times do I tell him to call the match?
Sounds like Freddie. Both men are. Nobody wants to make that first mistake. Perhaps the crowd just goaded Mike Orlando into the first one.
Off the ropes. Big lariat from Jack Swagger.
All smiles from Catalina Swagger as she walks outside the ring there. Jack Swagger's got to be feeling a little bit more motivated knowing his wife is out there. You don't want to lose gold around your wife. That's all I know. That's all I know. Paul, you're the married one.
I can't really speak to marriage. I don't talk to my ex-wife anymore. That's always usually for the better. But let's not get into relationship advice here. Mike Orlando's hurt. He's already out of breath here in the corner.
I think he was caught a little bit off guard there.
Well, he puts on the block there. A second time putting on the block. Now Swagger gonna go outside.
Oh, man. Tope Suicida by Orlando.
You got to be impressed with a guy that size flying through the air. I don't care who you are.
Well, of course, it was a Tope Suicida thing, whatever he said it was.
Who?
I don't know. Can I ask, I know the TJ Masters listening. I'm just going to openly ask, why is Cardin the referee right now? Has Mike Orlando not been screwed enough by this referee?
Victimized by this referee.
Watch out, here we go.
That's like a freight train hitting those guardrails. Look at the smile on the face of the PPW Nation, though. They love that. Mike Orlando manhandling Jack Swagger out here.
Let's go, Swagger! Guys, it seems to be a back and forth when it comes to actual wrestling inside the ring. Jack Swagger seems to have the slight advantage, but when it comes to actually just fighting it out, Mike Orlando has a huge advantage in this one, guys.
Here you go. You called out TJ Masters.
Well,
Here he is, bravado.
I was just talking about how great he was. TJ, welcome to the party. Large rights across that back.
Swagger, big right hand across the chest of Mike Orlando. Mike Orlando is in pain. Look at Swagger doing a little Ric Flair there.
Woo!
Doesn't get any more American than the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The greatest world champion in the history of pro wrestling.
Well, Ric Flair aside, Jack Swagger's still got a job to do, and he's going to go right back to it, EJ, right in the corner, not letting Orlando out of it.
Look at this. Jack Swagger stalking Mike Orlando in the corner there, sizing him up, figuring out what he wants to do next.
What? Oh, I was telling about how better a commissioner you are than Ryan Race.
You know, Bravado, I'm actually starting to like you.
Well, thank you. You know, it's amazing. You did it. You got a great job out there. You called the Teddy Hart thing earlier. I thought it was an amazing job. Great judicial decision here. You're doing a great job, TJ. I can't say anything.
You're backing up over your awards,
What?
bravado.
No.
Somebody's drinking the milk from Forgetful Cows again.
Yeah, well, it's you two because I know what makes a good commissioner. I'm out here defending TJ. You're sitting here getting me in trouble. I don't, you guys wonder why I don't like you.
Paul, what do you think of the show tonight?
Absolutely phenomenal. I'm running a little low on voice here in our main event.
Well, you shouldn't eat all those worms.
Orlando kicking Swagger down in the corner there. Swagger holding the back of his head, and Orlando relentless there like an assassin. You can see him taking his shot at Swagger any chance he has, and now walking around the ring. And TJ, you can see the anger in Mike Orlando's face.
Yeah, he's ready to go tonight. He's got one thing on his mind, and that's the gold.
Look at Jack Swagger struggling to get to the vertical base. Mike Orlando got to go give him a hand. Big right hand across the chest of the All-American, the PPW Heavyweight Champion. Swagger is a man on a mission. Excuse me, Orlando. Swagger holding on to that top rope.
275 pounds of dead weight. EJ's a lot to pull. Big reversal. Orlando hard into the thing. Swagger running out. Here comes a running, beautiful lariat across the chest. And another one on Orlando. He's a little groggy. Swagger. Jeez.
Swagger on a roll right now, and Mike Orlando can do nothing to defend it.
Absolutely not. Jack Swagger is an absolute monster.
Catalina Swagger encouraging her husband on.
You've never seen him like this anywhere else.
No.
He is finally able to really show what he's made of, to really utilize that amateur background.
Well, Swagger told us earlier that Catalina being out there, that was something he'd always wanted in WWE. He's got that extra motivation here tonight as she's out there. And Catalina pointing over to Mr. Elliott, who put Mike Orlando's leg on the blue rope. Mr. Elliott's just trying to stand out there and do what's best. And he's got it set.
Oh, now, come on.
What?
He put his foot on that rope. That's
well,
called
of course
cheating.
he did. No, it's called keeping the guy in the match.
Yeah, right, Phil Bravado. You can twist anything.
EJ, you're going to sit here and tell me about the rules. The commissioner's sitting right here. He don't have a problem with it. He didn't have a problem with it.
He's talking to Paul Bowe over
That's
there.
his problem.
Oh, my God! Head scissors takedown from Mike Orlando.
Orlando going deep in the book of strategy here, EJ.
You know what? This is all from training. This is 100%. He's been hitting the gym hard. Mike Orlando is on his game right now.
Carden down. Waited a little extra time. Carden didn't want him to win.
This main event is 100% what PPW is all about.
Hard work, dedication.
And Phil Bravado calling the match. You're absolutely right.
Swagger, big spear from Mike Orlando. Listen to this, Bravado. You're tooting your own horn. You couldn't even toot it towards.
Oh, what's the problem there? What's the problem there, EJ? You see that? You got selective vision?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as Paul Bowe likes to say.
Oh, I don't like anything Paul Bowe likes to say. What's that?
She slapped Mr. Elliott right across the face.
I seen it. I didn't like it. It didn't seem fair to me. What a concept.
When do you care about what's fair?
I always care about what's fair. That's why I don't want to sit here next to you guys.
Allie Rex, what's going on here?
Wait a minute.
We got a 2-for-1 here.
Allie Rex coming out defending her man.
Cat fight.
And what is this? Where is Carden? Where is Jeff Carden?
Double leg takedown. That's our women's champion.
Mr. Elliott's asking the same thing I am. What's going on?
That's our women's champion in an ankle lock in the middle of the ring. What the heck? Pulling them apart like the Thanksgiving wishbone.
And now we're going to get a slap fest. What is happening?
It's 2018. Everything's all messed up every verse nowadays.
Well, now we got a game of hungry hippos in the middle of the ring.
That did look like hungry hippos.
And they all go down. Mr. Elliott standing there thinking he should be the champion. I'm pretty sure he should be. Mr. Elliott should roll in that ring right now and pin someone.
I'm about to run in that ring and pin someone.
All 4 competitors down after I don't even know how to describe what I just saw.
This is awesome.
Mr. Elliott's at a loss of words.
Awesome.
Swagger's down. Orlando's down. Catalina's getting out of here. Ali Rex is rolling out.
Well, Mike Orlando should completely be disqualified. I don't know where the commissioner is, but this should be a disqualification. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I know the rules or not, but this should be a disqualification. This is a miscarriage of justice from PPW. But this is what PPW is all about.
I had about enough out of you, Bravado. I am so sick and tired of your nonsense tonight.
Paul, are you watching the same thing I'm watching?
I'm watching what's going on
Look
there.
at these two bad blood boiling over here as Mike Orlando slaps Jack Swagger across the face. Look at this. 2 big heavyweights duking it out for the PPW Championship. Nothing else like this in independent wrestling, folks.
We're working overtime here on High Voltage. Jack Swagger with a right. Orlando cuts him off with a big knee to the midsection.
That means time and a half in the pay envelope, baby.
Swagger went for a lariat, and Orlando caught Orlando in the knee. Floats over, back press, hooks the leg.
Both of these guys giving everything they got. Mike Orlando in the middle of the ring holding his right knee, investigating it, and he's going to need that right knee.
Absolutely, you want to talk about shades of concern right now. Orlando holding that right knee. They banged awkwardly. Phil, it was an awkward collision there. And Swagger's up to the vertical base first. I don't know if you guys noticed Jack Swagger sporting his WrestleMania gear. Commissioner TJ Masters pointed
Swagger
out.
up to the middle rope. No, Orlando scouts it.
Wait, so TJ Masters can point out what costume he's wearing, but he can't point out the disqualification that just happened in the front of this ring?
2, 3, no.
2 3/4.
Looks fair from all angles.
Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Orlando has thrown everything but the kitchen sink at Jack Swagger. TJ, what is it going to take to put away a man like Jack Swagger?
When you start digging down, you're going to have to dig even further. To get a guy like Jack to give up on a match like this, you are going to have to do something you've never done before.
Sorry, I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, let me decode it for you. Let me decode it. We're just going to look at one side of the ring and not the other. That's what he meant.
I was looking at Catalina.
Look at this bonsai bomb.
No water in the pool for Orlando. Swagger going up top. But he hit it.
There he
Hooks
goes.
the leg. Lateral press. Oh.
Not even a fast count from Jeff Carden could get it done.
Fast count.
Did you see it?
That count was legit.
Come on. I got EJ. I got Paul. I got air quotes here. Commissioner. I
You know
cannot.
what, Bravado,
wait,
you're
what?
really starting to push the buttons.
I thought you liked me.
A couple seconds ago I did.
Well, then go back to
When
that.
you did air quotations.
Well, yeah. I tell you, the best commissioner.
Could you imagine the sick respect for Conjunction Junction? Speaking of sick respect, where's Ryan Race?
Probably sitting in a bathroom crying.
Look at this. Swagger looking to put it away. Mike Orlando up at the top rope.
You know what they say, EJ, what goes up must come down.
Absolutely, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I made one quote, don't get silly now.
Well, I wanted to join in.
PJ doesn't like quotes. I got told. Don't quote anybody.
Jack Swagger climbing that top rope.
Guys, approaching the 22-minute mark of this match.
Well,
Both men giving all of what they've got.
and Jeff won't be happy editing High Voltage, I can tell you that.
Hi, Jeff.
Swagger goes down. Mike Orlando sees the heavyweight championship within his grasp, within his reach, as he ascends to the top rope. no!
Hurt his shoulder. Orlando's shoulder's injured. He's injured. Stop laughing. His shoulder is injured.
Swagger go for another Patriot bomb there.
I just can't root for Mike Orlando. I mean, everyone else is.
Oh, man. Orlando caught him with that martial arts style kick.
Went for the spear. Swagger caught him. Up, takes him down. One leg takedown. He has the Patriot lock. He has his own move locked on. No, Swagger gets out of it.
Even Houdini can get out of his own tricks. There's a spear. He just cut him in half.
Wait a minute, no!
It's over! It's over! Are you kidding me? Mike Orlando has won! Here's your winner and new PPW Heavyweight Champion, the Green Machine, Mike Orlando! Orlando doesn't even know that Speary just landed on him. They haven't moved in this ring.
Ellie, TJ Masters, Jeff Carden. You guys want to throw anything else out there? Wait a minute, Evander James!
Oh, they have a cash in.
Wait a minute!
I said that was done. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. He can't cash in.
Well, TJ Masters saying he can't cash in. It looks like Evander James is gonna. Well, it's Jeff Carden. Who knows what's going to happen?
He can't cash in. It's not over.
Oh my God, he folded him up like a lawn chair.
Thanks for coming out, Evander.
There goes the briefcase.
Uh-oh. E.A. James. With the Patriot lock from Jack Swagger.
James is tapping out.
This isn't
Carden
even a
doesn't care.
match. This is a circus.
Well, Jeff Carden's in the ring.
What a night here for Provo, TJ Masters, Phil Bravado, E. Julius Kuiper. You've been watching PPW High Voltage. Good night, everybody, from Hazleton, Pennsylvania.